Good morning, Prestige family. Welcome to What's Up Monday. It is June 21st. We are in review week. We've got belt testing next week. So we want to make sure that everybody gets registered. Right now we're at about 50% of the students are registered. So that means half of you have not registered yet. You need to register for the event in the app. So you're going to register for belt testing. Then you need to schedule which day you're going to come in the appointment section. So those are two different things. Testing is Monday or Tuesday next week. Then most importantly, you need to order your child's belt. The vendor makes belts, so if you go into the app and you notice that the color or the size that you need is not available, you can check for it again the next day or the following day, and a lot of times it will pop up because they are building them as quickly as they can. There's still a stock shortage with all of the shipping problems with COVID and containers and all kinds of stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you get all that ordered because belt ceremony is immediately after belt testing. So you need to bring your child's new belt to belt testing because we are going to do the belt ceremony where they get to put on their new belt. So make sure, again, three-step process. Get registered for the event. The event is just set up under the events section and everybody registers for that one event. Then go into the appointment scheduler, schedule whether you're going to do testing on Monday or Tuesday, and then absolutely make sure you get your child's belt ordered so that it gets to you for belt testing in time. So we're working on that. The life skill, we are finishing up our life skill of communication. So communication is how I look, how I talk, how I listen, how I lead. So making sure that we have the kids paying attention to all of those aspects so that they are communicating positive aspects about themselves, not negative talking or talking bad about others. How, dressing for success, we did for one of our blue stripes. Listening the first time when somebody talks to us and asks us a question, responding when spoken to. All of this encapsulates into communication. Want to make sure that the kids are practicing that regularly so that when they go back to school in the fall, they will be fantastic leaders. You may have seen in the Facebook group, the leadership team is doing the pillars of the life skill communication. So giving them a little extra boost and working on that as well. So you can have your child practice those pillars as well. The red stripe is this week. So red stripe is all about belt testing. Your child earns their red stripe. It's the easiest one for the kids because it all falls on you, the parent. Red stripe is earned when you have completed the parent survey, which was sent to the email. I think just about everybody's done that. You've registered for belt testing and you've ordered your child's belt. So if you've done all of those things, when your child comes to class, they will get a red stripe on their belt. There are videos, so I get a lot of people asking questions, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions. But inside the app, if you click the little books at the bottom, the icon, that's the library. And the very top section says new students start here. And there's about 12 videos that you can watch that will talk about stripe testing, fitness testing, belt testing. So if you haven't done a belt testing before, that's a great place to find a video and get a little better idea of what's going to be going on. We will be talking about it in class. And again, if you do have questions, please make sure that you ask. We are going to be adding another test to the fitness test. We're going to be adding that plank position. So making sure that the kids are able to do a plank. Instead, like last week in class, we did 30 seconds. Well, this week we're going to be just going for time up to, say, a minute and a half. The kids are going to be able to time themselves just like the rest of the fitness test. We want those numbers to go up as time goes on. Advanced students are going to need those youth boxing gloves. We've had a couple parents say, oh, we've had an old pair laying around that I used to use. 12 or 14 ounce gloves are a lot. They're double the weight of a youth boxing glove. So I really recommend youth boxing gloves. And they're also going to need their set of Eskrima sticks when we start the next cycle. So you still have a couple of weeks, but again, you want to get those ordered because they either may not be in stock in the app or they may get delayed in shipment still with COVID situations. Leadership team is going to be learning the comma form. It's a musical comma form. So I highly recommend you get a pair of commas. Otherwise, since class is only 15 minutes now after every class starting next cycle, that's pretty much what we're going to be working on is that comma form. So if you don't have a set of commas, you're going to have to watch class, and that's not nearly as fun as doing it. So make sure you get those ordered. I do recommend the comma case. It makes it easier to transport the commas to and from the school. It keeps them a little bit safer. And from that point, it just is all around a better option, but it's not absolutely required. Mask mandate. There's our big one. Yuki's having fun with us this morning. Hey, that's enough. So, working on the mask mandate. The mask mandate is being lifted on Tuesday. So, what does that mean? It's more confusing, and it's just as confusing as it always has been. The governor is lifting the mask mandate. The CDC says we should still wear masks. The government is saying that it's up to the business. The CDC is saying it's up to the individual. So it's all over the place. So they're starting tomorrow. Children are not required to wear a mask. I am not going to require anybody to wear a mask according to the state mandate. Again, the CDC says we should absolutely continue to wear masks if you're a child and if you're not vaccinated and if or if you're in a crowd of people. So it can be very confusing. Ultimately, I'm going to leave it up to you, the parent, to choose what you're comfortable with and what's responsible. So we will try to move forwards with that and see exactly how well that works. I don't know. Last thing is online courses. Online courses are available. So I'll send the email out again to the list of courses. If you're a leadership team, you get access to all of the courses one at a time. If you're in any of the other memberships, if you're what we're calling the martial arts membership now, you get access to one course. Let me know which one you're interested in, and we can open that up for you. This is a great time going into summer to give the kids something fun to learn. There's all kinds of weapons training. There's some advanced kicking drills. I'll be adding some more challenges in the coming weeks. So lots of cool stuff going on that way. That's everything that's going on this week at the karate school. It's review week, so we're going to be getting ready for belt testing. Everybody belt tests. Even new students that are starting this week, they're coming to belt testing next week. So if your child is in the karate program, I need to see them at belt testing. We need to make sure that we're progressing every 8 weeks. And if for some reason they don't pass the test, then we can talk about what to do next from that stage. But make sure you get registered for belt testing, earn that red stripe, and I'll see you guys in class. Bye.